these derelict vehicles, they also prove a threat also to the well-being of the livestock as well, right? So persons, we got to be mindful, right? We got to get in the mindset of properly disposing of our waste.
Yes.
You no longer want it, put it where it should go,
Yes.
right? Put it where it should go. Now, in the forest area is where I'm seeing a lot of stoves and a lot of fridge, you know. I wonder if monkey does cook and so.
It seems so.
You know, and so because
Maybe
you
they
know,
come down, take the fruits and carry them back to store them in the fridge over there.
you know, and persons will go and store these things, but in the environment, persons, I want to promote the forest as a getaway for healthy living.
Yes.
You go and you take a walk, you take a hike, you know. It doesn't even have to be a hike. You can just go certain areas and just look around, you know. And some of the guts, you know, still have water as you go higher up.
Okay.
But when you're going to dump these things, it contaminates these things.
Yes.
I still want to go back to the days when I was young and I would go and there's some small pools I would go and take a swim in, not the catchments where you're getting water from for drinking.
Okay.
I must put
You wanna
plug.
make that clear?
I want to make that clear.
Yeah.
Not in the areas where we're catching drinking water, but the other areas below them.
Right.
You know, we have the overflow and the water there. But many times you look and you see the fridge and it turns you off. When you look at these things and you walk into and all of a sudden these things, sometimes you even smell them, you know, before you even see them. And it's a turn and it is not good for our forest reserve.
Right.
It's not good for the guts and those things, right? So we want to maintain as much, you see we're a small island.
Yes.
So we want to maintain that greenery as much as possible for the benefits, for the services that these greenery gives to us, protects the soil and all of these things. Because I must mention this too, those chemicals also, that tends to kill certain organisms. And when you kill certain organisms, certain plants, you know, the root system and everything, it weakens the structure of your soil as well.
Right. Yeah.
And when you weaken the structure of your soil, it makes it more prone to erosion, right? And we look on the internet and we see so often landslides in different parts of the world. And we do not realize that we are setting up ourselves
Just for exactly that.
for exactly that as well. Folks, let us safeguard our environment.
Yes.
Our environment is us. We have the responsibility. No one is going to come and save the environment for us. And we tend to have this thing, oh, government should do this and government should do that. So I wonder who names up.
The people are the government.
I don't think so.
You just elect representatives, but the people are the government. And so when you say government should say this or government should say that, then at the end of the day, you're saying you should.
The way people speak about government, I don't think the government is the people. It seems like the government is somebody somewhere who has a magic wand to just say a cockadabra, boof, and everything is solved. But as you rightly said, we are the government. We are the one who governs
And so
our
we're the
environment.
ones who should take up that responsibility and safeguard our
and
environment.
safeguard our environment. Don't wait for nobody.
No.
Do your little bit.
Yes.
And how you do your little bit? Dispose of your waste properly.
Properly. Yes.
Each one does that.
And we only have one landfill in St. Kitts, and so that's where you should dispose of it. And right now, I just want to remind everyone that we do have a cleanup campaign going on, and we do have the derelict vehicle removal campaign going on as well. And so utilize that, make use of that. We are coming into every single community, tagging the vehicles. And this morning, we were informed of some other vehicles that were exposed by a bushfire. And so we'll be going to check those out and find a way to remove those as well before they become a hazard to the environment. So we have learned so much this morning. I know our time is up. And so I just want to thank Dr. Brown for coming on and informing us. We definitely have to do a part 2, 3, and 4, perhaps, or perhaps, as I said earlier, as I mentioned earlier, perhaps an entire series, because there's just so much information to unpack. There's so much for us to learn, and it's our duty and our responsibility to know and to act accordingly. And so I just want to thank you for being here with us. And as I mentioned earlier, we do have some changes in the schedule, so I'm going to just wrap that up quickly. Frigate Bay area, your pickup, you're talking about Half Moon, Calypso Bay, Potato Bay, those areas. We're talking about Tuesdays only going forward for now. Bird Rock as well. Earlmont, Harbour View, all of that, we're talking about Tuesday as well. Buckley's project, going straight across, White's Community, Lagreet, all of those areas we're talking about Tuesday pickup for you as well. Wednesday, we will be in Upper Keon, coming straight across, Waterworks, Cabbage Tree, all of that. And Keon High School, you're talking about Lower Monkey Hill as well. Your pickup will be on Wednesday. Parry Housing Project, that's Thursday. And on Fridays, we'll be in Stapleton Estate, Virchilds, Halfway Tree, basically all that stretch will be with you on Fridays. And so once again, thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Brown. And thank you to our listening public. Please don't forget to join us next week, Tuesday, right here on Win FM 98.9, as we continue with our series of awareness on improper disposal of derelict vehicles and white goods. So don't forget. See you next week. Waste Matters.
Love your little dear country. Try to do something positively. Be a watchdog for the environment. Don't leave everything to the government. We dump our garbage anywhere. Lit on the streets everywhere. Our behavior is telling me that we really don't care. Take some pride in your country. Volunteer to clean where it's dirty. Tourism development needs a healthy environment.
The Solid Waste Management Corporation, SWMC, is working hard each and every day to keep St. Kitts clean. Our primary mandate is to collect household waste while maintaining the engineer sanitary landfill in Connery. While it is the responsibility of businesses to see to it that their garbage is properly collected and disposed of at the landfill, the SWMC offers a commercial waste disposal service with our NOSI program. We also offer a bin rental service where persons can rent large bins to do community cleanups or other waste disposal activities. Additionally, our headquarters in Taylor's Range include state-of-the-art conference rooms for rental. So when you're hosting another event, consider using the SWMC conference facilities. We want to continue serving you by keeping our environment clean, because at the SWMC, waste matters. For more information, call our office at 465-9507.
Maybe it's the way the brilliant gold liquid reflects our sunshine, or how the bright blue of its label mirrors the clear Caribbean skies overhead. Maybe it's the fresh, crisp taste of this beastly cold beer on a scorching hot day. Maybe it's even the way it brings us all together. But one thing is for sure, Carib is very much a part of who we are wherever we're from in the Caribbean. Carib, it's the way we play. Drink responsibly.
Run to Hosford's Furniture and Appliances in Ashley Furniture Home Store now and get a chance to win free groceries for 1 year. By popular demand, Cashback is back, but this time Cashback is back with more quality appliances, more great prices and fantastic deals, more of Hosford's fabulous FlexPay payment plan, and more free groceries. A whole year of free groceries. Come to Hosford's Furniture and Appliances in Ashley Furniture Home Store today and get absolutely free groceries with every higher purchase and a chance to win free groceries for 1 year. Great deals on furniture and appliances. Get cash back for free groceries with FlexPay higher purchase and a chance to win free groceries for 1 year with every $500 spent. All great reasons to shop at Hosford's Furniture and Appliances in Ashley Furniture Home Store this coupon season. Terms and conditions apply. See stores for details.
Welcome back to Island TV with your faves, Kevin and Azim, featuring Jade, Gwenisha, Gwyneth Paltrow, Idita, CPL Johnson.
That's us. And yeah, big apologies to everybody watching on the live. It's something we soon remedy. That was Jade saying. And so if it don't happen, then blame Jade.
If I just shove you out of the voice, like.
It's what you said, Jade. It's what you say.
She said it's her word, not mine.
But yeah, I understand it must be frustrating, and I really appreciate all you guys who constantly log back on and keep up with the lives as they come out. So yeah, big kudos to you, but we're working on it.
Literally. As we speak, we're working on it.
All day, every day.
Yeah. But, what's going on in the land of chaos?
In life.
Yeah,
That is the earth.
Oh, I thought you mean like...
No, take it alone, man.
Okay.
Sugar City slash. AKA.
That's it? This is Sugar City slash.
Jade, I'm barely even on the...
The chair is here.
Let's get into it.
I wait, according to Kevin.
Oh man, I'm no witty blaming me now. Oh,
yeah,
man.
it's Azim's fault. It is Azim's fault. Whatever it is.
See if Axman was here, Axman would have said we got the Taliban internet.
The Taliban internet. Boy, so I feel for you.
Oh.
Okay.
I better grab our radio. Grab our radio and listen to us. If I can catch us on the live.
I come in peace. Yeah.
Or your phones. You can tune in.
We all have
With Media
now.
SKN website.
No.
Okay.
And then, just listen to us from there. You get a steady stream. I mean, you can't watch us in all our glory and the faces I make, but you can sure listen to it.
Yeah, but the people who log on daily, even considering that, I understand it could be frustrating. Like, yeah, I appreciate you guys big time.
For sure.
Because it is definitely frustrating for us. So we imagine how it feels for you.
Mm-hmm. Jade, where you got a necklace from? That's a freshie? They're dangling. What's going on there, no? What's going on there? Eh, bling. Jade, blinging.
Drip. That's what we call drip.
I've been trying to dangle. I've been trying to dangle for about a year now. I can't get to that point yet.
As in, show me some necklaces, and up to now, he ain't ordered none.
Yeah, because I broke, Jade.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Priorities.
Just do like me.
Steal?
What? What? So
it was.
Nah, you get a lot today. Who they? The money I done ain't got gonna be mine. Because why?
It was just a question.
Why would that be?
I could be mistaken.
You think? You think, sir? You ain't get your donut. Forget it.
What?
I take it back.
Oh.
Come in here. What try for me?
I was already looking forward to the donut.
Too bad. Go steal one. I know, Kevin. I know.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
As if, I
Let's
can't
do-
believe I shout out the bike.
I just asking.
Like, now everybody got to take the thief.
No, but the joke about it, you realize she hasn't actually
I'm not a
denied it.
thief.
You
I
haven't.
didn't steal it.
but you
I
actu-
got it.
Oh,
Why would I steal? I don't need to steal.
you was like,
Because I was surprised by your answer, honestly. I never thought you would say that.
that was not what you was gonna say before I made my suggestion.
No, I was about to say just fake it till you make it.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Fake the funk.
That's how a lot of people just do it.
I know.
Listen, a lot of us not rich, you know. We making do with what we can do.
Indeed. That's why I'm bare chested.
See, there you go. And you got the girls them on the legs going crazy. every
What?
day.
Stop playing.
Bare chest. Oh, speaking of, one of the nice looking young ladies for CPL said to tell you hi.
Hey.
Yes. Well, tell you
morning.
and Kevin.
I take it.
you could give it to
No,
Adam,
no.
so
She
he
said,
could
tell
feel
me
like
friend
he's
them
all in.
hi.
Tell me friend them. I take
Okay.
it. I take it.
She only see me post the island to fly yesterday. Tell me friend them hi.
No. Hi. Hi back.
Anywho, Kevin, I feel like you didn't sing our little jingle today. So let's get to it. Let's get down to business. You just did the hee-hee. What's
Let's get down to business. Number one more night. Yeah, it is. Okay. So tea time. So yes. Let's get into it. So let's talk some local news. So Sniper elects a historic executive for 2021 to 2022. The St. Kitts National Youth Parliament Association, Sniper, for the first time in its history, elected its youngest president, 18-year-old Mr. Moriel Knight, and is a member residing in Nevis, Mr. Devon Cornelius.
His name sounds familiar.
I know, where do I know
very
that
familiar.
name? Listen, Devon's so young, but Devon just been doing all good things. Like every time I turn around, Devon in something, and it's always
Devon
good
was
things.
singing back up. Devon was singing back up for the Calypso show in Nevis.
No, Devon could sing, you know.
Devon could sing.
Yeah, he could sing. Not, hey,
Not like bathroom in the morning sing.
No,
He could sing.
The man could sing.
Yeah, he could sing. Yeah.
Okay. So he's been elected as the PRO to serve on Sniper's newly elected executive. The other members that were elected at the annual general meeting on Sunday, September 26, are Vice President Mr. Malachi Ferguson, General Secretary Ms. Duana Bradley, and Treasurer Mr. Jalen Monzak. The electoral process was supervised by Chairman of the Electoral Council, Mr. Dennis Knight, and two honorary members, Mr. Sam Conda and Mr. Dwyer Astafan. And right? Big shots in there. So the annual general meeting was held under the theme 20 years of shaping our society, forging ahead with justice and equality. Mr. Moriel Knight, who served as vice president for the 2020 to 2021 Sniper year, expressed his appreciation to those who supported him and urged members to work together to further carry out the work of the young people. He said that the dedication that each one of us has invested into Sniper is what has made us the robust, representative, and unshakable association that we are today. I wish to thank you all for the confidence that you have placed in me to lead you for the next 12 months. Mr. Knight further stated that this confidence is not something that I wish to take for granted. And I pledge to you in all my commitment to serve with integrity, respect, and fairness. I assure you that the challenges that lie ahead are innumerable, but together we can work to solve them and ensure that we can continue the work that has, for the last 2 decades, been a remarkable success. Outgoing President Ms. Patrice Harris presented the end-of-year report and told her fellow Sniper members that they have been bestowed with the power to be the voice of the young people. Ms. Patrice Harris has said that, "I conclude my presidency and tenure in Sniper. I wish to leave you with these words. Never underestimate the power of a group of people who desire to make the world a better place. You are gifted, special, and talented. You have been bestowed with the power to be the voice of the young people, and under no circumstance should you take your role for granted. The work that we do at Sniper is rewarding, it is endless, and it is altruistic, and most importantly, it serves our nation. So, you know,
Boom bang,
things
boom bang.
happening. Right, boom bang.
Congratulations, Sniper.
That was so sweet.
Congratulations, congratulations to Patrice on her successful year, and congratulations to hold on, let me get his name right.
Muriel Knight.
Yes.
To Muriel Knight.
Yeah.
Mariel Knight. Muriel or Mariel? I think it's Mariel. Yes, Mariel Knight for his newly appointed role.
And kudos to Devon, just because we know him.
And Devon, right?
Yeah, I was
Kudos to
actually at the ceremony for the adoption of the plot of land by Sniper. They adopted a plot of land there in that Five Ways area, just below where Dr. Jacobs' office used to be. And it was a cool little ceremony.
Nice.
So yeah, this 20 years is a good thing for Sniper all around.
Boy, you know what? I saw somebody ask on Facebook what Sniper actually does, right? And the Sniper members swarmed that post like some bees. Like
Well, that's usually how it goes, though. Like if you're not, sometimes
If you're not in it to win it.
Yeah, I mean, people still ask what the chamber does. So if the chamber does get that, like,
no, it was just impressive how they all was like, let me educate you. From Patrice to who else? Somebody else, Gianna. Like they just was under there giving out lessons left and right.
The same person probably still ain't even know. But
you know what? Still, the
yes,
information is there.
the
so
information
you
is
can't say you
there.
don't know.
Yep. Big up Sniper one time.
Yeah, man. Anywho, there's other exit. I hope you all recognize the balance I tried to have today, okay? Opposed to every other day.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
Okay. Carry on, Kevin.
I got haircut, you know, you can't tell me nothing.
Oh,
Hold on, today's Tuesday.
yes.
The cruise ship, yeah?
They're gonna answer us just now. Trust me, they're listening.
Well.
I just
Why
feel,
you laughing like that,
I just feel
Kevin?
like I would have noticed it.
I think so too. He kinda big. But one of our avid listeners who also works for, tourism I guarantee you she will message us and tell us.
Yeah.
Bet me
So we
last
just
dollar.
await the message basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else is
But,
on the
yeah.
agenda there?
While we wait.
While we wait, yes.
While we wait, upon this agenda is
The 4th?
The 4th? I thought I said this week.
No, it's yours this week.
With you should know. But anyway, we'll see. Continue, Kevin, while we get
Check
confirmation.
some story here. Because I
So-
said this week. No, it's this week for sure.
Yeah, go ahead, Kevin.
Jay, sort it out.
Mm-hmm.
You need a minute? Yes. Okay. So St. Kitts and Nevis ambassador Jasmine Huggins has become the first ambassador in Taiwan to throw out the honorary first pitch at Taiwan's CPBL baseball game. This is yet another highlighted event in Taipei, celebrating the 38th anniversary of the Federation's independence and of the establishment of its diplomatic ties with Taiwan. Baseball has been the national sport in Taiwan since the early 20th century and is also very popular in Japan, the US, and Central America. Its rules are pretty similar to those of cricket, with the most visible difference being that it's played differently. So,
Sorry, like I did.
Despite the differences in rules, baseball games are just as thrilling and exhilarating in Taiwan as cricket games in the Caribbean.
Are they?
Often
I
tens
mean,
of thousands
okay.
of fans cheering for their teams, make sure to watch a game if you do visit Taiwan. So, we have big things going on.
Yeah,
Congratulations to Jasmine Huggins.
Yeah, I love it too. I just don't. You see, for me, right? I feel like that baseball is a bit underwhelming And for them to compare it to cricket is a bit...
Really?
Yeah, because like, okay, so for instance, wait, I was watching a video recently, right? And there was like this amazing catch. As if you see the catch, right? I'm like, no, I thought this was amazing. The man just literally went to the end of the baseball field and pop his hand and the ball fall in his hand. It was not amazing at all. Compared to some of the catches I've seen for cricket, that was not amazing. That was super underwhelming.
But he didn't catch it over the wall.
No.
Okay.
It was literally just he pop his hand inside of the baseball pitch and he catch it. I'm like, what? Let me go look for it, because you think.
I got you.
Jimmy,
I don't know. I feel like
it was disappointing.
I think it's different. Like I don't.
It is different, but I don't know.
And the thing is, when I've been to baseball games, like you don't go to the baseball game necessarily for the. You know what I think it is.
Oh.
Well, baseball is also like a mini party sport.
Right.
But the difference is that the cultural partying is different.
The cultural is different. Yeah, that's why it is. Like you go to the baseball
Because
park,
for
it's
us,
an experience.
when we party, is very, for
Yeah.
us, when we party at the sport, is very engaging and we dancing and we moving around a lot. But baseball is more like cheering and camaraderie kind of thing. But hey.
Yeah, but it's because the distance you cover, Jade. That's why it's amazing.
Okay, because.
Yeah, the distance you covered. So and that's not a very overwhelming image. I get you.
That's why, and it's in because of the catching, and I understand the distance covered.
Yeah.
But it's how they made it seem when I watched the video and I see the catch.
I think it might have been what the catch means too. It's probably winning a big game. It probably was the last out of a big game.
It had to be something because that.
Yeah, I think sometimes the impact.
Oh, it's because he catch it with his bare hand.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you.
Anyway, let me not sound biased.
No, it's okay to sound biased.
Because cricket does do way more than that. Anyway.
Okay, CPL Johnson.
Yes.
But I think this is, what is cool about this too? Like, I don't know if you guys saw the interview with Mark Brantley on WION.
No, I didn't watch it yet.
Okay, so I think friend of the show Drip Brantley presented himself and the nation very well, I must say.
Listen,
I must say.
I haven't watched the interview, right? But I've been watching clips of his trip. Boy, the man making things look so smooth and funny. You see the man suits them, the man swagger, how he was just, I don't know where he was walking, but he was walking on a particular place. And he just looks so, like, like that's why I want to see represent St. Kitts in international affairs.
Well, I more was kind of listening to what he was actually saying. But, yeah, I guess he looked good too.
Double too. That's important as well as him.
Yeah, that's generally how I kind of judge the trips. But with the WION interview, what was interesting is the way in which he handled some of the questions that I have seen stump some other international leaders. They spoke, for instance, he spoke about the One China situation and Taiwan and our support of Taiwan and their independence and stuff like that. And the way he handled that was very tactful and honest. Not necessarily one of those answers there is like you're kind of trying to skirt the situation. He addressed it.
Okay.
Yeah, and not only that, one of the things was I don't normally do this. I purposefully went and checked the comments. And he actually was getting very good reviews from people who are not Kittitian. Who would have watched it.
The man is just vibes.
Yeah, so I think that was a good look, because WION is actually a very popular media house.
Yeah.
Yeah, very popular media house. So there's a lot of eyes. I mean, it was very interesting that how they labeled and referred to him. They referred to him as they had on the screen the PM of St. Kitts and Nevis. They had him the leader of St. Kitts and Nevis. Yeah, it was kind of crazy, but
what?
I don't think that was his doing.
I wonder how that went in the group chat, boy.
Yeah. That group chat probably turned up when the clip started coming in.
You could.
Let me see what. Oh, see, the actual title of the video is speaks with Mark Brantley, the leader of St. Kitts Nevis.
Listen, I know that group.
Yeah, see, it speaks to the leader of St. Kitts and Nevis, the island nation that is among the few countries to resist Chinese pressure and maintain diplomatic ties with Taiwan.
That group chat was interesting that day. Like I feel like one of the petty ministers them.
Yo, somebody screenshot that there and just had that there like going.
I think I can't be a politician because let's say if I was one of them the ministers, right? If I was the petty minister in the group chat, right? I would have just screenshot this and send it in with no context. I would have just make sure they could see the title and the video. That's it.
Okay, so here it speaks to the FM of St. Kitts and Nevis, right? Foreign Minister. I think that's what that means. So, like, I think at some point during the actual thing, like, it changed to like the PM. So somebody. So generally, like, this is what they had up. They had up St. Kitts Nevis Foreign Minister, right?
Oh, somebody didn't.
Yeah. So, it's
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. But people, you guys should go and check it out, especially given the fact that I think a lot of Kittitians and divisions we don't really think about that situation. The fact that we are a smaller country and we are one of the countries that support Taiwan. Mm-hmm. Like we've thrown our lot in with Taiwan, so to speak. And what that whole dynamic means, I don't think a lot of people recognize what that dynamic means in terms of international relations and stuff like that. So it'd be good to. It's like a 20-minute interview. It's pretty cool. Go check it out.
Yes.
And WION is WION. It's actually a good news network.
Yeah. Just go look up the Prime Minister.
I think it stands for. I think WION stands for World is One. The world is one news.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, good stuff from Mr. Drip as usual. We look forward to see what he does next, honestly, because to me he been on the ball, Megale. If anybody has impressed me out of this whole pandemic, it has been Drip. In the way that Nevis has been finding ways to innovate, creating new stuff, and the fact that he is out here making ties with countries that a lot of us don't even think about.
One of the things that I've been thinking about a lot lately,
what?
In terms of really diversification and playing to our strengths as a nation.
Weed?
Well, we've spoken about marijuana cultivation. I think I've mentioned coffee as being one of the things that we need to we should think.
I should drip that on it,
One of the things that I also think would be like very cool as well would be cigar production.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I think if we had like if we really cultivated like like cigars from St. Kitts, I think that would be like. I think that would
imagine you're going to a restaurant and you're going to a restaurant or a cigar bar,
and instead of a Cuban
you get offered a Amiga or an Awali. Like, ooh,
yeah, that's sexy.
Yeah, I think. But yeah, I think cigars would be cool. And yeah, big. That would be a big export. I think. I think we could carve out a nice market. In the cigar production.
We just need to get innovative here.
They call the New World, like, everybody, the Cubans tend to be the standard as it relates to like cigars, but as of like late, what they call the New World production places. So like Nicaragua, Brazil, Santo Domingo, the Dominican Republic.
St. Kitts need to jump on this.
I think yeah, and it don't have to be no big farm, like very select, very high quality. One of the things with the Cubans now is that the Cubans don't always, you get a box of 25, you might get a good
10,
8 that ain't up to standard.
Oh, okay.
But you do small batches, very high quality, marketed to a very high end clientele. Like there's cigars that you buy for like $500 US a pop. Now regular consumer cigars, regular regular cigars may go anywhere from $2 a cigar to like $30 a cigar. But there's that. I think we need to go to the high end thing. I think because the thing about it is what people didn't understand. Like I think when we talk about it, our soil is different. Like it's different.
Boy,
Like
Javel tell you.
But yeah. I bad mind drop somewhere and all of them would still spring up.
Sprout. All of listen,
But
when
no,
coming back,
honestly, like St. Kitts soil is some of the things that I've seen come from St. Kitts soil, and I'm not just talking about fruits and
our ancestors
vegetables.
referred to it as fertile land.
Yeah, and I see why.
Yeah, and they used to go up and down the place
Bro,
in the canoes.
They are able to go foreign here. What people refer to as foreign. Like you can literally grow it here. No, I'm just talking about the things I've seen in my lifetime. I've seen some proper products come from the soils of St. Kitts and the Nevis. So
yeah,
I feel like I would you.
Yeah. So I think like a lot of times we talk about the need for food security, very important. I think another one that might be cool too might be avocados. Avocados are one of the they're very difficult to grow, even they're starting out. But once the trees get up and going and healthy after a couple of years, then they're pretty robust.
to go.
But you do know that the price for avocados on the world market is to it. No, it's literally comparable to cocaine.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's comparable to cocaine per weight.
So you're saying I should just go some.
Yeah, it's very difficult though, but I mean
But
can get
part of
done.
that is also
think
because
that's
of
not
part of that is largely because of like California. So California's like hipster vibe has been in high demand for avocado because everything is like healthy eating and
healthy fats. So
California is also like largely responsible for why there's the price spike in avocados because everybody want avocado toast and avocado this and avocado that. So,
but it's getting so it's so recognizably expensive and legal, and the markets are legal, that the cartels in Mexico and in South America are actually taking over the avocado trade because it's so profitable.
And somebody saying that the avocado in the States tastes different to the Caribbean.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yes.
The different. I think it's a different strain, like a different.
It's a different
one too. Because ours are bigger. I was more like pears. I was a pears-ish. Theirs are like they're small, much smaller, and I think that they have a rough outer
Yeah,
thing,
I prefer Caribbean avocado any day. Pears, bread, egg. Anyway, I'm hungry. Let me not go down this road. But speaking of food, Kevon.
Yes, speaking of food, we will talk some food. Yum yum yum.
Yum yum yum.
Yummy in my tummy.
Jamie want to read this because I'm hungry.
You better.
And the same kind of hungry I want to be hungry about.
As him say, yummy, it's yummy. So let him know what's happening.
I saw the article.
So, the South Korean president Moon Jae-in, I probably said that wrong, suggested on Monday that he's calling for an end to eating dog meat, which is a traditional but increasingly controversial culinary choice in the country. My article just jumped.
Sky News, no?
No.
He said, hasn't the time come to prudently consider prohibiting dog meat consumption? Which is what he asked Prime Minister Kim Boo-kyum in a meeting. His spokeswoman told news outlets. Moon brought up the idea that after a briefing on his administration's measures to protect abandoned animals, the Korea Herald, which is what the Korea Herald got from this conversation. But it also marked out one of the most explicit moves from him to push for a ban on dog meat, despite pressure from producers and distributors to stay out of their business, according to the paper.
Yeah.
Many South Koreans, especially the elder generations, they eat dog meat soup, believing it cools the blood during the hot summer. But the country is gradually shifting away from this practice. In a 2020 opinion poll conducted by Nielsen, 84% of respondents said they don't or won't eat dog meat, with nearly 60% saying they support a legislative ban. As a Korean who has visited many dog meat farms and seen the appalling animals suffering firsthand, I welcome these words from President Moon and hope that it signals the beginning of the end of the brutal dog meat industry, which is what was said by Nara Kim, who is a campaigner for the Humane Society International in South Korea. So she also included that these dogs live in a dreadful existence, locked in barren wire cages their whole lives, most in a pitiful state of malnutrition, skin disease, and fear, only to be painfully electrocuted in front of each other. As a dog lover, this is enough for me.
Yeah.
But you see, that's where my mind goes. My mind goes to the fact that what is happening here is there's an increase in popularity of dogs as pets, and so we view them differently, because a lot of times this similar conditions exist in other meat manufacturing industries, and nobody calling for none.
No. And actually, the guy who is at the forefront of this, I can't pronounce his name, Kevin did, like 5 seconds ago. He's actually an avid dog lover.
Yeah, that's why really it is. When person's perception of the animal changes, then you get these kind of outrage. Like, coming to me, like, we know about, beef manufacturing plants and chickens. We don't want to talk about chicken. Right?
Oh yeah, chicken's wild.
Yeah, but we love fowl on the grill. So
one thing about us Caribbean people, we love a good piece of chicken.
Yeah, but I mean, I understand cultural differences, so it's like.
Yeah, it's a cultural thing.
It's a cultural thing, and I think even there, like they're saying, it's something more practiced by your elder generation.
And they're trying to move away from it, hopefully.
Yeah. I believe that. I think we really need to start looking at the way we treat our food. Generally.
Yeah, because we just treat it terrible and then put it in our body, like, bro.
Yeah, the way we treat, like, okay, we have animals that we eat to sustain us and stuff like that. Like, at least that should garner some respect. Like, you provide us with sustenance to stay alive. Like,
let me respect you a little
bit.
Yeah,
we should respect you at least.
Yeah.
And not, like, for instance, even like fishing, overfishing and stuff like that is like, wastage is a big problem. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not eating meat, so I mean, really in this boat,
you just now.
But I understand.
I'm gonna be true to my locks just now.
True to my locks. Boy.
Red meat and bacon and.
The thing for me is that I find so many alternatives now that honestly
share some with me because I ain't find them yet. So
like for what? Like for what?
Everything like meat. Well, not
meat in general.
Meat ain't really a big issue.
Meat ain't taste good. Yeah? Seasoning tastes good.
Seasoning tastes good, yeah.
Season mushrooms and try it. So you want some orange chicken?
No, yeah,
Let me tell you something.
I don't do that regular.
Yeah.
Anything, season anything, and you will enjoy.
That's why the vegans don't tell you I get buffalo wings when it's cauliflower.
Yep, and it tastes
I'm
good.
telling y'all, I've unlocked the secret to broccoli, you know. I've unlocked the secret to broccoli. I just snack on broccoli. Like I don't snack on I don't snack on like potato chips and stuff. Like I'm the person that would snack on like I snack on like cashews and peanuts and like craisins. Like I snack on those kind of stuff, and I snack on broccoli because I've unlocked the secret to broccoli.
You're gonna share
I
it?
bake my broccoli.
You bake it. Oh, you bake it. Yeah.
I don't boil. I hate boiled broccoli. I hate boiled broccoli. Do not boil broccoli for me. I bake my broccoli.
I rather start mine. I don't boil it either because you know what I hate.
Yeah, stir fry.
Yeah, you know what I hate when people boil the
steam,
broccoli till it's so soft. I just what mushing is it?
Broccoli should have a crunch.
It should. It should still be green and
baked
firm.
Broccoli.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, baked broccoli. It's so good.
Yeah, broccoli, bake anything, like bake veggies in general. So you like what you do, but I gotta tell Kevin this, you get some wax paper, put it down, put your veggies on a baking pan, sprinkle a little olive oil and bake. A little
salt and pepper.
A little salt and pepper, you're gone clear.
Easy, so we have 2 articles that we could do before we leave because I think we have 15 minutes and we just talk a lot. We could talk about no, let's talk about R. Kelly.
We could do 2 of them and all.
Okay.
Can we really what there to say about R. Kelly?
He going to jail.
He's been in jail.
No, he going. Oh yeah, that's
He's
true.
been in jail.
Well, he going out.
He going back in jail.
Yeah, he was indicted on racketeering, and traffic.
Well, here we go. I'll read it out.
Right?
So the R&B superstar. Oh, go ahead, Jade.
No, you want? No, go ahead with the article. I'm gonna share my thoughts after.
So R&B superstar R. Kelly has been convicted in sex trafficking trial. So he's known for his anthem that I Believe I Can Fly. I was just gonna make a comment and it was gonna upset the entire nation. He was convicted on Monday in a sex trafficking trial after decades of avoiding criminal responsibilities for numerous allegations of misconduct with young women and children. A jury of 7 men and 5 women found Kelly guilty of racketeering on their second day of deliberations. The charges were based on an argument that the entourage of managers and aides who helped the singer meet girls and keep them obedient and quiet amounted to a criminal enterprise. Several accusers testified in lurid detail during the trial, alleging that Kelly subjected them to perverse and sadistic whims when they were underage. For years, the public and news media seemed to be more amused than horrified by the allegations of inappropriate relationships with minors, starting with Kelly's illegal marriage to the R&B phenom Aaliyah in 1994 when she was 15 years old. That is wild. His records and concert tickets kept selling, and other artists continued to record his songs even after he was arrested in 2002 and accused of making a recording of himself sexually abusing and urinating on a 14-year-old girl. Widespread public condemnation didn't come until a widely watched docuseries called Surviving R. Kelly helped make his case a signifier of the Me Too era and gave voice to the alleged victim who wondered if their stories were previously ignored because they were Black women. At the trial, several of Kelly's accusers testified without using their real names to protect their privacy and to prevent possible harassment from the singer's fans. Jurors were shown homemade videos of Kelly engaging in acts that prosecutors said were not consensual. So long story short, he gone to jail again.
You know who else need to go to jail? All the people who helped to enable this behavior.
Yeah, they're gonna probably go after them.
But that's my issue. Like my issue is like they're charging with racketeering, right? But this case, they didn't try this case like a racketeering case.
No, they tried it like a single person case.
Yeah,
and I'm
so
like, racketeering means
Yeah, so
usually
racketeering is a group
organizations
thing.
and all of these
It's
things.
criminal organization. So
So where's the organization?
But you know what
Where's the rest of the
really happened
organization?
though?
Well, everybody snitch to get less sentence? Wouldn't you?
And immunity.
That's what's gonna
Wouldn't you?
happen now.
No, but you see, but when you do it like that, what it proves is that it's more.
The more I want to get R. Kelly because it's R. Kelly.
It's a very targeted
So,
thing. It's not necessarily based on justice for the women. It's career builders for the prosecutors.
Like, if you're going to, I mean, yes, he definitely needs to be lost in jail, but so do everybody else. They arrested the other people. They
arrested other people, but they weren't tried as part of the racketeering case.
Yeah, I need to see
They arrested them, and a lot of them spoke out. They testified in exchange for lesser sentences.
The prosecution had 45 witnesses, 55, some huge number of witnesses. I said, wow. So all y'all had to see this going on, and only because he get locked up, now everybody talking jail for y'all too.
Well, I mean, it kind of mystic too, because I think, and this is where the power dynamic comes in. The power dynamic doesn't only exist with the victims, right? It's the entire system that enables the behavior.
Yes.
Because that is my source of income. That's how I feed my family.
Some money just go all out here ruining people's lives. I mean, that's a normal thing, so you know.
I'm about to say, like,
that's a regular thing for humans.
About to say, like, and the thing for me, like, I always find this dynamic so interesting now because, you know, we're at this point where there's a lot of conversation regarding the role of money in relationships and people's willingness to engage with persons in romantic nature for money, and how acceptable that is becoming, and something that is championed.
Mm-hmm.
And then we look at situations where the power that's given to people based on their money and influence causes them to have a certain sense of entitlement to people. So it's like it's almost like this thread, what you call them? What the Goebbels are running.
Treadmill.
A treadmill?
A treadmill.
A mini
what it is?
treadmill.
Treadmill is the right term for you?
A hamster wheel?
Like, yeah,
In a hamster wheel?
Yeah, hamster wheel. Yeah, it's like this hamster wheel going around and around and around and around and around. Just yeah, it's
It's wild, boy.
yeah, it's
You
wild.
see, I just buy a lot of things are bypassed because of status and money, and I hope we get to a place where that isn't the case. I don't know when we're gonna get to that place because year after year it seems to be the situation.
But you see, it's to say one, say two, you know, because it's in the same breath where we understand that status of and influence and money affords people a certain level of covering. Once that covering is not there anymore, it's the exact opposite end of the spectrum here. Like you get you get treated like worse than people who would have done the same thing, you who did not have that type of influence.
You know what R. Kelly net worth is right now? Guess, and I get $1.
Negative $10,000.
Negative $2 million.
Yeah.
How the heck? How in
What
the
are you
world? Negative 2 million.
Yeah, that's easy to see though.
That's easy.
That's easy to see.
In
Like just
know,
like that's actually pretty understandable considering the amount of time he spent in court.
Yeah.
Like
But it's so easier just to tell them what you do it, lock me up. Because now look, you lose your money and you still go in jail.
yeah, but he wasn't gonna do that with the money in jail anyway.
Come and say you know what I mean that 2 million could I do?
Yeah man, he'll be alright.
Yo, you know what was funny to me about the situation, but it wasn't funny at all. Remember that? No, it was hilarious, but it wasn't hilarious. If you think about it,
She repeated it.
yes, because it's true. Y'all watched the episode of Boondocks with the R. Kelly trial?
Yeah,
That was literally yesterday.
yeah.
It was
Yeah.
wild to watch.
Speaking of Boondocks, y'all know they're creating a new season, alright?
They might as well. With all these things
Love to hear
happening.
Yeah, there's a new season of Boondocks coming. I am so excited.
I think we
it
all
would
are,
be
to be completely honest.
it would be uncivilized.
What are you
of
saying
them.
about Boondocks? That's what Kevin say?
Can be. No man.
No.
Oh.
No. That's jail.
Yeah, that
You know what else I'm excited to see, but we're probably living in it already. That's why we ain't getting no new episodes. Black Mirror.
Jade, we are in the next season. That's
That's what I realized. That's
Yeah.
probably why we're not getting any more seasons, because they're like, you know what, you're going through enough.
Oh, so you guys, I have been watching. Y'all start watching Squid Game yet?
Next.
I finished it. Love it.
I am in the middle of Squid Game right now, and I can't wait for us to
Episode
finish it
6
so we can
was-
have a conversation about
Episode
it.
6
Okay.
was
Hold off
episode
on-
6 will stress you out.
Hold on.
Okay,
on me.
I think
wait for me.
I
Wait for
think
me.
I'm at episode starting episode 6 next.
I'm literally finishing.
Good luck.
I'm on clickbait right
I
now.
finished Clickbait.
Yeah, I soon finish. Well, actually, yeah, I soon finish.
Clickbait was very cool too.
That's why I'm going to do that one, then I'm going to watch Squid Game.
Yeah, that was my order too. I did Clickbait and now I'm doing Squid Game.
We're going to talk about both.
Yeah.
Squid Game, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, Squid
Great.
Game. So
Great.
far, I literally introduced it to a friend of mine yesterday, and last night he messaged me tell me I'm finished. He spent his whole day yesterday watching. She just watched Squid Game for the whole day.
It's really good. It's honestly
Yeah,
really
they
good.
gotta
It's
work
very
it
refreshing.
out.
Binge
Like,
it.
you know,
Yeah, they gotta
shows
do
kind
Man's
of
an
repeat
entrepreneur.
themselves.
Oh, yeah, he got time. He got
Yeah,
time.
shows kind of repeat themselves, like the stories, but Squid Game was, I mean, it's a story we've kind of seen before, but
Yes.
it was just so
Especially
well
from the
done.
Koreans.
And it's fresh. It's fresh too.
Let's not talk about it no more. Y'all ain't gonna spoil it for me.
No spoiler alerts here. No spoiler
Okay,
alerts.
just making sure. We should start reviewing shows. And review. You know what we need to do though that we said that we're going to do? Review the Bible. In our own words.
I don't tell you if you really stop and think about it. If you want to talk about racketeering, okay,
So
okay.
who you trying to say is the head of a racketeering operation?
Well, not racketeering, but very mafioso-like.
Cause I know you ain't
Jesus.
talking about Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus very mafioso-like. He was. He went and picked up a bunch of bad men out the street.
Okay, time to go.
No, we got 5
Brother,
minutes.
Brother, you ain't see what going on. Like when they come for Jesus and and Peter pull out his sword, chop out the man ear. That's basically like a gun. That was basically the gun back then, yeah.
That's a gunman.
The mafia.
Peter's a gunman.
Like
That's a gun.
real talk, like me ain't even playing. The man literally, like the man come lock up Jesus, and he had the security, pull out the weapon, and attack the police.
That's what he's supposed to do.
That's what I'm telling you, like. It's Jesus that be like, yo, just chill.
Relax now, man.
Cool,
Yeah,
cool,
we're doing the
cool.
most. Like,
Take up the ear, put it back on, boom. Like, yo, just chill, man. I got this.
so he took up the airport back on.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. Jesus know, like, Jesus, watch it. Jesus don't walk out, watch.
Yeah. Bye.
Jesus don't walk out, okay, I'm gonna have to go in. It don't make no sense to give them, it's almost like, you know, when they say, what you say can be and will be used against any court of law. Jesus walk out, watch it. You just cool, man.
But he didn't do too much before that. Like, the man used to like elaborate dinners and so, oh, telling me Jesus was in a mafia, man. Watch the man dinner.
Okay, think about it, right? Yeah, I'll ever see, like, any of these documentaries about, like, the mafia bosses, or like even like Bumpy Johnson and thing, and how they would like Thanksgiving give up meals to the community, or give up money in the community. But I think the 5 loaves and the 5 loaves and 2 fishes.
The man had a fish fry
for the entire community.
for the whole community, and I still crucify the man.
Think about it. Just look at, like, when you're reading the Bible the next time, or you hear like one of these stories, just think about it, like if this was like a mafioso.
And he had to test some people, you know. So, you know, I was thinking about the other day.
He even got snitched, like even down to how he got locked up. Is a snitch, like it's a mafioso story.
The snitch on the man.
Yeah, it's like one of the people in his organization snitch on him for money. Like, it's literally a mafioso story.
For money. For money, you know.
Yeah.
I crucified the man.
Yeah.
And the man was out here trying to help you.
Yep.
So that's going on. That's why you shouldn't help people. I try to help them to crucify you. No, it's sure. Jesus was trying to show you this long time. Don't help people, because when you try to help them, they'll crucify you. And you help the man?
Hey, just before that, they're worshiping the man. No, but
telling you they don't love you until they hate you.
I'm not even kidding.
Must be
like, I'm not even. No, look.
Wait, Jesus was a petition.
No, but think about it, right? Like, the entire story, like if we was read through like the New Testament, right? The entire story reads like a mafioso movie. Like, down to like Palm Sunday, he coming into the village like on a donkey, which would have been like the Maybach of them times, right? Yeah. So like he coming into the city, people waving, like everybody just like they love him, they boom boom boom. Then two toots now. He get rat out and the thing, everybody crucify him. Like you see what I'm saying? Like, it's a mafioso story. Think about it.
The Lord, I love you till they hate you. But before we leave, which is now, let me give you all the COVID update, which I just received. It is as of 11:59 p.m. Monday, 27th September. 19 new cases have been confirmed in the last 24 hours, which would have been from yesterday. And that brings our total number of cases to 1,891, 899 active cases, 980 recovered cases.
Hey, okay, hold on, pause right there. Pause right there. I watching this thing like a competition to me. It's like a race. The race between active cases and recovered cases, like,
and
it's like this
active cases.
The largest number?
Watch it, no, boss. This is like right now. It's like a 400 meter, and we at like the 200 meter mark.
And active cases.
And recovered
about
cases.
A lap.
Yeah, recovered cases had like a lead, but coming down the home stretch, active cases just catching up.
899, you know.
Active cases just catching up, like.
Active cases.
Bye. Hey.
And 980 recovered cases.
This thing crazy, bye.
And it gets worse, Azim.
Hold on.
It gets worse, but we ain't reached there yet. So the number of cases for St. Kitts so far has been 1,558. Number of cases in Nevis, 333. And now we have another COVID death, unfortunately, which brings the total to 12.
Anyway, and apparently one of these recent deaths would have been an infant.
Bruh.
I mean, of course, I only know this because What I've been seeing is every time there's a COVID death, there's the people that come out and say it wasn't a COVID death. But they're COVID related. I think that's the word that people kind of forget in there, COVID related. So it might have just already complicated situation.
Yep.
But I mean, I just yeah.
I don't even know what to say at this point.
Condolences to all the families and loved ones.
All of them.
I just don't even know what to say at this point, Barry.
That's fine, anyway.
Well, sorry to have to leave you guys on a...
Yeah, Jay, they got to hype us back up now, man. Lord, man, we was going good, yeah.
We were.
You want to back to talk about...
No, time done.
About my...
No, I want y'all to sit and think about the decisions y'all making throughout the day. Okay? Sit and think about the fact that y'all out here not wearing masks, not washing y'all masks, not socially distancing.
Be wise, condomize.
It's time to go. Because now, like...
We're talking about protecting yourself.
Yeah, but I'm over it.
Yeah.
Because I just see this going down the Azim rabbit hole, and
I'm trying to give good advice on the video. I don't know.
I look like I wake up today. Don't stress me out.
Yeah, you do. But guys, it's been a pleasure. It's Tuesday. So weird. Nobody know where the cruise ship is down there. It can't be.
It's the 5th. I was to say.
So when the
5th of October.
So when that be? That's not Tuesday. Coming next Tuesday.
This is the 5th of October. Is next week Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Oh, also, I think it's today. We have a press. Hold on. So there's the Prime Minister's monthly press conference today at 3 p.m. Tune into that to get.
It's just me at that time to be changing.
It does, because it was
sometimes like 10 o'clock. Sometimes it'll be right.
11. Now it's 3.
Okay.
Whatever time it is, tune in, because y'all ain't gonna say y'all ain't here and they say this and I.
Please, people just waiting for the clips.
That's
the sensational.
No, I think when it comes to the Prime Minister's press conference, people that listen. The briefings now is a different story. But yeah, log into the Prime Minister's press conference today at 3 to get all the information. Transparency through information, discussions and insights. There you go. Yay. And on that note,
bye-bye. So guys, yes, Facebook, YouTube, Win Media SKN. You can also check us out on the Win Media SKN website. Make sure you share the live. Big up Molly. Molly say he entered in Soca Manaki song name Share the Live. So
listen, anyway, let me not.
But Molly hard, yeah, stop there. Molly hard. Molly sang and turn out the place. But also, if you listen to us on the radio, big up yourself. But before we go, of course, we must leave you with these few words of wisdom, these few words of encouragement, a small exhortation from the man himself.
So sorry.
The Duke of Frigate Bay, the Prosecco Papi, the man with bagless eyes.
Wait, may I hear the word exhortation since I went to church in 1990.
Bagless eyes, the slim god, the freak of neatness, the Prosecco Papi, Silke Van Hanley.
Because you can't be everyone's cup of tea, because you is not a mug. We will see you tomorrow.